This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Rudy Gobert. Now, I want to get into this one because I'm not sure. Do you have the Rudy Gobert sound there?
Yeah, we got 6 minutes. Are you going to be able to do it justice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Rudy Gobert, he was on an interview, and he was with Taylor Rooks from the Bleacher Report, and he was on her podcast. So remember, Rudy Gobert is the guy that was the first coronavirus athlete that triggered the NBA to shut down and all the rest of the leagues to follow after that. Gobert acted like a complete moron, touching everybody's, cameras and recorders and all that stuff on the table, and treating the virus. He didn't know he had the virus at that moment, but he was treating it, loosely. And then he ends up testing positive, and Donovan Mitchell. And listen, neither one of those guys, they don't even know where they got the virus, I'm sure. They don't know who gave it to them or what. Maybe they do. I don't know, behind the scenes, whatever. Who knows what happened. But clearly, things between Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell are not good, right? So Taylor Rooks did her job by asking, hey, what's the latest with Rudy? Rudy, what's the latest with you and Donovan, right? And listen to this. I want you to listen to the explanation, and I'm going to pick apart that explanation. I'm going to tell you what's wrong with it. Go ahead.
Have been very close. I know the team in general is incredibly close. Is there any truth to these rumors that are going on right now that you all's relationship cannot be saved and you aren't speaking and all of these things?
It's true that we didn't speak for a while after this, but we did spoke a few days ago. And, like I said, we both ready to go out there and try to win a championship for this team. It's all about being a professional, and, everyone got different relationships. Everyone got, it's never perfect. Married people that are married, it's never perfect. So, me and my teammate, no, it's not. It's far from perfect. But at the end of the day, we both want the same thing, and it's winning. And, and we both grown men, and we're both going to do what it takes to win.
Now, you listen to those comments, and he talks about, well, professionals, and we know what we need to do for this team. We're ready to go out and chase a championship and try to win. He never said, oh, man, me and Donovan are super cool. We talked about it. We laughed about it. I apologized. None of that ever was said. They're not cool. Okay? Things are not right between Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. That's a problem. That's going to linger now. And I know that the Knicks from the early 70s, the saying was 12 guys, 12 cabs, and that you don't need to get along and all of that. But I got to tell you something. Have you been around millennials? They are really touchy people. And I don't think they can compartmentalize like that. I don't think they can do what the Knicks can do or did back in the 70s. I don't think they can do what Kobe and Shaq did for a while until they just couldn't stand each other, and then you had to break them up. Okay? I hadn't gotten into that Shaq story I wanted to get into last week, because Shaq really has exposed himself with this Kobe death stuff in a bad way, by the way. But anyway, that's for another day. But you look at Gobert right there and listen to those statements. And he was just talking about that. Hey, yeah, we spoke a couple days ago, and we're ready to, move on, and we know what this team needs to do, and we're ready to go chase a championship. I didn't hear any camaraderie there at all. I didn't hear a guy that was comfortable talking about Donovan Mitchell as a friend, as a teammate. And like I told you, I don't think young people handle this kind of thing very well. I think you're going to hear something whenever this offseason happens, that one is going to need to be out in order to keep the other happy. And here's the other thing that I came away from this. If they haven't made up yet, okay, if Donovan Mitchell, yes, I know we got to go. If Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert have not made up yet, one more thing I'm thinking about. Maybe Rudy Gobert is a horse's ass all the time. Maybe he is a goofball all the time, and Donovan Mitchell has kind of had enough of it. And then that was like the nail in the coffin, the way he acted about the coronavirus. That's the only thing I wonder about this. Because you think about it, okay, he screwed up, he didn't act the right way, but man, only this one incident that Rudy screws up, and that's going to hurt and damage your entire relationship? That's kind of odd, dude. Right? You're battling every day, you're playing with each other, you're now been playing for a couple of years. The one incident, I get it, that Rudy didn't handle it the right way, and that's it. You're gonna cast him aside. Then that means you either have a really short temper and you have no tolerance whatsoever, or Rudy Gobert is a constant a-hole, and that this was like, okay, enough's enough, dude. I can't take this guy. I guess kind of like Whiteside. You know, it kept going Whiteside, and eventually guys were like, enough with Whiteside already. Like, I'm tired of this clown. I'm just wondering. That's what I came away with.